Good morning. It is Monday, August 7th, and when Manny woke up in his Jeep, it was 41 degrees. I think it was about 50 when I checked around 3 o'clock in the morning inside mine. So last night was an interesting night for me. I woke up at about 11:30 hearing the mouse do his thing, and then at 12 I felt it on my leg, and then that was the last straw. So I went and looked at the traps, and he had licked them clean. So I had to reset them in the middle of the night, but this time I used peanut butter and jelly. So I heard it snap. He actually got caught while I was watching him. I had my light right on the trap inside here after I had set it, and I couldn't believe it because to my amazement, it was already lit clean or started to be lit clean, and it didn't go off, and I had a hair trigger on it. So I was watching it in disgust, and he crawled right back up on it, and boom, gone. So I thought an animal would pick that up in the middle of the night, but it didn't. On this side over here, I had two more set. The one I think he had already lit clean. Well, this one here, that one I didn't touch. It was kind of hard to get to from back of the cab, but most of the peanut butter's gone. This one I did reset. Holy cow, I've got two of them. Look at that. Man. So I had two mice, so now I got to check again everything, because I thought that through the night I was safe and sound after midnight, but hopefully that is it. Only two, not three. So that guy there, he was right by my head. That's where my head is, and he was right underneath. I never even heard that snap. For 6 months last year, I never had anything in my vehicle, and now I have two mice. So I hope it was just maybe one location that I was at and I had my doors open. I'll definitely be closing them a bit more. But I do like to air out the Jeep every chance that I get. So I don't know. I'm a little stumped. Now I'm going to be concerned tonight about possibly a third one. I'll look around and see how much damage that second one did, because I wasn't even paying attention. I went to bed and I felt great. So anyway, that's the start of my day. Okay, we are back on the road. We haven't got back on the route yet, I don't think, but we are just leaving our camp spot, and we are on Trek 8. We've already done, I think, about 30 or 40 miles of that. So we've reduced our air pressure again. He's down to 15, I'm down to 17. I'm not sure how long this extremely rough road goes. It doesn't look bad, but between the washboards and the rocks, it is a very rough road. Look at that scenery. That is amazing. Almost worth the teeth chattering route to get up here. We were in Teton National Forest for a while, and now it looks like we're in Shoshone National Forest. And of all the days, I think this is probably one of the prettiest routes. It is not the most smooth route. In some areas it has been pretty smooth, but you get a lot of mountains in the distance. You're riding through a lot of national forests with a lot of trees around, and then you've got open plains to look out across as well, and it is just, it's really pretty. You kind of need to have your head on a swivel, take it all in, because there's so many nice views through the trees and on the side. check this out. What a clear day. Just some clouds in the sky, nothing covering up the mountaintops. And where we stopped is right here by Brooks Lake. And someone from the National Forest Service just stopped by in his ATV and told us of an area we might want to check out. But dumps out into a lake. He said we could stay there if we wanted to. It's a little bit, it's just off the highway on the other side though, so I'm imagining on a Friday it's going to be pretty packed. So I'm not sure if we're going to take that route or not, but he was giving us some advice on some of the roads around here and where we could go for an adventure. But really nice guy, so it was cool to talk to him. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do from here and then keep moving.
Like to be stuck here.
So this is from the top of Brooks Lake Road before we start going down. That's our view out the side, view out the front. But what a cool spot. So right here looks to be the highest point in this area. And there's the road we just came up on. That is just cool. This is an offshoot road off of what just said National Forest Service Road, no number. So it looks like it's still well traveled. And we'll see if there's anything open back here. It's a seasonal closure road. But it is a Friday night, so let's find out. Take this a bit further and see where it goes, and maybe we'll end up in a good spot, maybe we won't. At least we know there won't be an RV back here.
Interesting. You gonna fit there?
So I should have just filmed all that because Manny hacked away all that with his machete. And then I made it worse by trying to pull one of the branches down and the tree started slipping. So hopefully I don't catch anything, because if I do, the tree is definitely coming down on top of the Jeep. It'll be a gradual descent, but it'll be a lot of cutting. But yeah, I should have had my camera. He was out there swinging his machete away, blowing up the branches. Good times.
Yeah, I can still see some tracks here.
So where he is the end. That's it. So this is apparently the road to nowhere. Not even a nice spot or anything.
I mean, you can go with the quad here, like wherever I was aiming. Maybe nothing.
All right, so after all that driving, we ended up at a camp spot in the Bridger Teton National Forest. So it's kind of on a dead end here. So nobody should be really driving by, but the road isn't too far away. But we got a flat spot. It'll do for the night until we get back on the road tomorrow. But that's kind of what it looks like around us. So we are going to get settled in, and that's about it.